I am on a mission to paint my grandmother the perfect picture to give to her on Christmas. I recently painted this chicken, however, I kind of hate it. Check out the full video on my channel to see the whole process and hear all my thoughts. This week, I decided to move on to a different painting. I was looking on Google for reference photos, and at first I was searching for chickens again, but I didn't really like my options, and I kind of wanted to move on to a different animal. So next I looked up images of birds, as they're also a favorite of hers. These looked more promising, but I was still taking a really long time to decide on one, so I tried to narrow it down to chickadees, which are specifically, when I asked her favorites, she specifically pointed out chickadees, so I looked those up. Eventually, after like 20 minutes of scrolling on Google, I finally decided to just go for it and chose one. So I penciled out the chickadee how I wanted it, and I just started painting. I painted for about an hour and then left it. But in the morning when I came back, I realized that my sketch from the night before and what I'd worked on kind of looked out of proportion. The head was just too big for the bird's body, and because I'd put paint down already, it felt like it was too late to redo it, so I just decided to keep going. So here's footage from the next day of me working on the bird. I wish I could slow down certain moments of the footage because you can see me visibly getting more annoyed at how it looks, which is why I decided to move on from the bird and do the background. By the way, this is my favorite shade of purple. It's just so beautiful. Anyways, seamless transition here, just as seamless as my blending skills. There are a lot of things wrong with this bird. I feel like I said the exact same thing in my last video, but the background is terrible, and there are a lot of little details that just look bad. At this point, I really wanted to finish already and get this video out and edited before Christmas, but like any good artist, I decided to persist. Just kidding, I gave up. You see, I've actually been hiding something from you guys. That first chicken, the ugly chicken that I painted, was not my first painting on this whole escapade. I actually painted this a few weeks ago. Yeah, the reason I didn't say anything about this is because I don't have footage of me painting it, but I wanted to try again with a different painting, the chicken, because I don't like the background. In my opinion, there is too much going on that detracts from the actual bird, but looking at all the art I've done recently, I've realized something. All of these pieces are actually great, and I'm just too hard on my art, contrary to what I literally said in my last video. So I'm moving on. I'm getting a picture frame and I'm wrapping this bird up. I don't care if it doesn't meet my standards, because you know what? I am certain my grandma will be grateful no matter what painting I give to her this Christmas. So there's that. Anyway, happy holidays, and I'll see you guys soon.